Hello everyone. Today's topic is important public corporation and their workings. In India, there is growing importance of public corporations. Since we have adopted socialistic pattern of society, there is tremendous growth in the governmental activities, which cover industrialization through public sector, nationalization of all important trades, state planning, and other developmental schemes for the country. Under these circumstances, the growth in the number of public corporations is natural one. The following corporation may be taken into consideration. Number 1, Damodar Valley Corporation. Damodar Valley Corporation is constituted under the Damodar Valley Corporation Act 1948. It consists of a chairman and 2 members who are selected in consultation with state government of Bihar and West Bengal. They are appointed by the government of India. That means selection is conducted by state government of Bihar and West Bengal, but appointment is conducted by central government, that is government of India. The members are whole-time servants of the corporation. The remuneration and conditions of service are fixed by the rules framed by central government. The secretary and financial advisor of the corporation are also appointees of government of India. That means these 2 officers, financial advisor and secretary, are also appointed by government of India. All other officials of the corporation are appointed by the corporation itself, except these officials which we have discussed. All other officials are appointed by the corporation itself. Functions. The corporation is entrusted with the work of promoting and operating irrigation schemes, water supply, drainage, generation of electrical energy, flood control, navigation, etc. in the Damodar River Valley itself. The corporation is entrusted with the work of promotion and operation of irrigation schemes. Number 2, water supply. Number 3, drainage. Number 4, generation of electricity energy. Number 5, flood control. And number 6, navigation, etc. in the Damodar River Valley. It constructs dams, barrages, reservoirs. It constructs dams, barrages, reservoirs, powerhouses, etc., maintains them and distributes electrical energy. It is a body corporate and has a common seal. It is endowed with perpetual succession and has its own fund. Its profits are shared by the central government of Bihar and West Bengal, who have invested their capital also. It can borrow money with the approval of the central government of India. Its property and assets vest in the corporation, which is a legal person, hence it can sue and be sued. In Damodar Valley Corporation versus State of Bihar, it was held that the corporation is liable for central taxes on its income and is deemed to be a dealer under the sales tax law of Bihar and West Bengal and under the Central Sales Tax Act 1956. The corporation has been amply empowered to carry out its schemes and work. It has been given power to acquire and hold property. The state government is required to acquire land or for its use. The corporation itself has been given certain powers of a state government under set of statutes. Example, the Canal Acts 1864, the Forest Act 1887, the Bengal Embankment Act 1882, the Bengal Irrigation Act 1876. The disputes between corporation and state governments of Bihar and West Bengal are required to be settled by an award of an arbitrator appointed by Chief Justice of India. Number 2, Oil and Natural Gas Commission. Oil and Natural Gas Commission is another important PSU, was established in 1959, placing a body which was set up by the government of India in 1956. It consists of 1 chairman and 2 or more than 2 members, but the number of members would not exceed 8. They are appointed by the central government, except the finance member. All others may be part-time or whole-time members. The terms of office and conditions of service of the members are prescribed by rule framed by the central government. Functions. It is a body corporate having perpetual succession. It can acquire, hold, and dispose of any property at its own instance. It can appoint its staff and determine conditions of service of its employees. It is deemed to be a company for purpose of taxation. It can sue and is liable to be sued. The chief function of the commission are carrying out geological survey for exploration of petroleum, implementation of program for the development of petroleum resources, and sale of petroleum products produced by it. It has extensive powers for carrying out its wide functions. Reserve Bank of India. Reserve Bank of India was established by the Reserve Bank of India Act 1934. It is a perpetual body. Its management is run by a board of directors consisting of the governor, 2 deputy governors, and a number of directors, etc. The governor and deputy governors are whole-time employees and receive such salaries and allowances as are fixed by the board with the approval of central government. They hold office for 5 years and are eligible for reappointment. Under the Banking Companies Act 1949, it has extensive power over the banking business. It can grant license to carry on banking business. Without a license from Reserve Bank, no company is eligible to run banking business. It looks into the capacity of the banking companies before granting a license to them. It may inspect the books of the banking companies. Its power to grant, refuse, or cancel a license invests the Reserve Bank with extensive power for regulation of banking system. The discretionary power of the bank are subject to legislative guidance and shall not be exercisable in disregard for the principle of natural justice. The discretion has been held to be good against a challenge of excessive delegation of powers. It can hold inquiry in the affairs of a banking company either at its own initiative or at the direction of the central government. The report of the inquiry is sent to the central government and is also available to such company. The company is also authorized to make representation on such report. On the basis of the report, the banking company may be suspended. The Reserve Bank is a body corporate having a common seal.